SAM Organization for Rights and Freedoms said that more than 35,000 cases of violations were committed against children in Yemen. This report has more details.
Endless suffering of children after 7 years of brutal armed conflict. Millions of Yemeni children are victims of grave violations between forced Houthi recruitment, school dropouts and begging in the streets in search of a livelihood amid wartime. The rights of Yemeni children have been violated thousands of times by all parties involved in the conflict. The Geneva-based SAM for Rights and Liberties said it had documented over 30,000 violations of children's rights, including killing, forced recruitment, kidnapping, arbitrary detention, and denied access to education and health. SAM documented thousands of attacks against children carried out by the Houthi rebels, but also by internationally recognized government and the Saudi-led coalition that backs it. The recruitment of child soldiers remains prevalent in Yemen, despite calls to stop the practice. In 2017 alone, the United Nations documented the recruitment of more than 800 children. SAM believes over 20,000 children were recruited in the Houthi ranks since the start of the war. The Houthis are physically killing Yemeni children with weapons, but are also harming them mentally by raising an extremist generation on grudges and hatred. Children who live in government-controlled areas have their houses and schools targeted by missiles, mortars, rounds, and explosive rigid drones. Children have also been massively starved, maimed, and killed by both coalition and rebel sieges against various Yemeni cities, as well as indiscriminate bombing campaigns. SAM documented the death of over 5,700 children, many of whom died in the city of Taiz, Yemen's third largest city, that is besieged by the Houthis. The atrocities and immense suffering endured by children in Yemen are the result of an armed conflict that will invariably leave in its wake a generation of Yemeni children scared for life. It is urgent for all parties to actively work towards a political solution of the conflict if they hope to save children from further harm. Boys and girls are the future of Yemen. Parties to conflict must protect them from use and abuse and start treating children as the precious asset they are.